There's a teenager on the campaign trail who's been asking tough questions of all of the candidates. He's 15-year-old Quinn Mitchell, and he's been doing it for years, actually. His exchanges are normally welcomed by the people he's interviewing, that is, until this summer. Now Quinn is accusing Ron DeSantis' security team of intimidation on multiple occasions. These incidents that have come after this moment in New Hampshire.
Do you believe that Trump violated the peaceful transfer of power, a key principle of American democracy that we must uphold?
Are you in high school?
Yeah.
Where do you go to school? You go around here?
Vermont, but I live in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay. So you're from Vermont. Well, thank you for the question. So here's what I know. If this election is about Biden's failures and our vision for the future, we are going to win. If it's about relitigating things that happened 2-3 years ago, we're going to lose.
And since then, Quinn says that he's had physical interactions with DeSantis' team, that he's been blocked from any further interaction with the governor. CNN has reached out to DeSantis' campaign and his super PAC and asked for comment, but we have not heard back. However, Quinn Mitchell joins me now. Quinn, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. How you doing?
I'm great. I remember that moment pretty distinctly because it caught my attention. What caught my attention also was that DeSantis didn't really answer your question. What do you make of the fact that he seemed to struggle there with that question that you asked him?
I mean, it's concerning because this is a question he should have, saw coming from a mile away. I mean, it's just a very simple question about January 6th, and he needed to articulate an opinion because it's on a lot of voters' minds, and he should have been sitting with his advisors for months, wondering, A, how are we going to answer this? Or B, how are we going to dodge this? Apparently, there's an option C, where you just continue to dodge it and you physically intimidate a teenager in order to not be asking questions.
So walk us through these interactions that you've had with the governor's security. What happened?
Yeah, so after my first encounter with him was June 27th, I went to a July 4th parade for him. And listen, he got Chris Christie yelled at him on TV. I felt a little bad about it since I figured maybe he didn't have time to answer it. So I just wanted to give him the platform to re-answer it. It was met with glares. Team glared at me. Eventually, I got close to him. I was pulled away and surrounded by security. I was told not to move for 5 minutes while that was going on. It was definitely physical intimidation. And then my next event for him, again, met with hostile glares. They were sneaking pictures of me with the Snapchat caption, got our kid. So it's concerning to me, and I think it's a restriction of free speech, and it's very concerning they're willing to go to that extent to just shut down a very simple question about January 6th.
Did you reach out to Ron DeSantis personally, and did you hear back from him?
I don't exactly have the contacts to do that. I wish I did. After the parade, I just kind of expected somewhat of an apology. Just because it doesn't really play like that sort of behavior in Hampshire doesn't really play to voters. I mean, they really want you to answer questions, and they're going to get mad if you don't answer questions. And listen, I'm not out here looking for an apology, but it's definitely concerning to me.
One of the reports said that the governor's wife, Casey DeSantis, talked to your family and suggested that you were lying about all of this. What's your message to Mrs. DeSantis?
I mean, I just think it's concerning. I mean, I didn't personally hear it. I just heard my mom say that's not okay over and over and over again. I think the DeSantis should have made note of that. He did say to me, come to my next event and we'll get to the bottom of that. We obviously know what happened the next event. So again, it's just extremely concerning to me. And I just felt that the story needed to be shared.
You said you're not looking for an apology, but if one was received, I mean, would you think that that was appropriate?
Probably, yeah. I've never been one for personal attacks, and I don't want this to evolve in a really bad fight between me and DeSantis. I just don't want that to happen, and yeah, I think I would accept a personal apology. But yeah.
You can continue, but what?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would be looking, I don't know, I'm not really looking for a personal apology, but it's definitely concerning to me that they did go to that extent. And I'm not looking for a food fight here. That's the last thing I want. I just really want to respect New Hampshire voters to get that opportunity to ask those questions. And yeah.
That's the New Hampshire tradition. You
It
are
is. Yeah.
getting a head start on that. You're not even old enough to vote yet, and you're a self-described independent, also a New Hampshire tradition. You've heard from a lot of Republicans in the field so far. So who's catching your attention? Who's standing out to you and your peers?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we see candidates like Chris Christie and Vivek Ramaswamy doing really well here because they're going all around the state. They're taking questions and they're meeting voters after events. When candidates don't do that, and listen, I've seen the extent of stump speech only goes so much. People in New Hampshire really value their time with candidates and to be able to ask those hard-hitting questions that are on their minds. And when a candidate doesn't allow that, it's not going to go well for them here in New Hampshire. So I think Chris Christie will do well here. And New Hampshire is definitely a big independent faction in New Hampshire. I expect him to do well. Also, Vivek Ramaswamy is going all around the state, taking questions and encouraging healthy debates. So also Nikki Haley as well. So New Hampshire really values their retail politics. So those
Yeah.
candidates will do well.
Yeah. Look, I'm a big fan of tough questions too, Quinn. So I think
Yeah.
you're doing a great job so far. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much.